Yeah, that's that song again. Fourth Dimension Paranormal Radio with David, Reed, Christine, and Debra. How do you want to say the rest of your name? Riley Honey? All right. And
Ryers Holly.
Ryers Holly. Okay. Hey, everybody, and welcome to not only where people listen, but to where spirit listens, because we are science and spirituality wrapped up in one. And I say that in terms that the show today is, again, wrapped up around those two S's, or S squared. I made the show 2 hours long where it used to be 1 hour, only because of the discussion that we're having could not be, we'd have to squelch a lot of it out, and it frustrates me personally if we don't get something out. Okay, Halloween's coming up. I'm not a believer in it. You guys may be. Deb might believe, but I don't. I don't believe in it in any way, shape, or form. I don't think it's part of the para, and I've always disliked Halloween. I don't do anything on Halloween when it comes to the gags and goofs of it. My own, and again, you do what you want, I don't. My personal opinion, it's an insult to spirit. But that's exactly where I'm coming from. We are going, we've just been notified today that we are, our Fourth Dimension Paranormal Investigators, I'm sending their teams to a city that needs help in Michigan. And also will be going to, it's just been asked to go to a very famous place that you've seen on TV over and over from GA and whoever the other guys are. They're all G something. So it'll be fun to release that stuff. I don't want to say anything about it yet because whenever I do, I curse it. Debra and I are getting together really well. We're keeping at arm's length, I've noticed, but she's able to help me in my walk. Deb, how, when it comes to spirituality and the living thereof, what, in terms of, I mean, you talked to me today, and there was these things trying to talk to you, and is that a curse or is it a blessing?
It's both.
Yeah.
Sometimes they interrupt and can be kind of crazy with me. Other times I'm trying to do something or trying to sleep or whatnot, and I'll get woke up. Other times they come when I need them, and that's the blessing. So I've learned pretty much how to block them out when when I don't want intrusion, like shutting a door. So it works out. You learn.
Well, being the science part, and having been a commercial airline pilot and all that fun stuff, I didn't believe in this stuff 5 years ago. So when I came into the paranormal world and was convinced thereof that it existed, I took the science approach, and because I don't feel anything or hear anything, and need a very, very good medium in the group that would help us, and that's where you came along, and that's where I tested you. So that's that story in short form. But by doing what we do, um, we expose things, but also put a science to it. Let's talk today about vortexes, wormholes, or whatever. If you're lucky enough and you asked to join the Fourth Dimension Paranormal Investigated page, and I got around to approve it, I approve everyone, so it's not a biggie. Just ask to join it. We posted a lot of pictures that we have caught over the years of vortexes on investigations. Now, these little vortexes that resided were only caught on still camera, mostly full spectrum camera. Could not catch them on video and could not see them with our own eyes, suggesting to me that they move too fast. You'll never catch them, and if you can catch them on a camera, that cost enough that you can, keep the lens open long enough to actually get pictures of just taking pictures in the theater. We took 1,000 of them, just anywhere in the room in total darkness. And you'd be surprised if you look in there how many um, vortexes we caught. Vortexes to us, from a science side, seem to be a gravity of sorts, and where it sucks it in is counterclockwise. It twists and bends, and then there's another side that's shaped like a horn that I can't figure out the twisting on yet. That may not be twisting. Then, Deb, you sent me one today that actually is, and it's posted, I believe, also right behind you. You knew it was there, of a vortex with something in it, the lighter part in the center of it. What did you feel?
I felt like there was a tube with a soul cell that was a ball of light that was in the middle of it. You could see the opening at the top. You could see how it went into the ground at the bottom. So I believe that was a spirit passing through.
Is that what you felt, though? It was a tube against your back, or what did you feel?
I felt a chill, and my immediate impression, not knowing that it was there, I didn't know that came out until later. But we knew that something was there. So, I mean, I knew it was there at the time. That's it. I knew I was cold on my back. That's it.
Now, during the ensuing hours or minutes, did you ever, if you knew something was there, did you try to run your K2 to see if you got hits, or did you try to run an EVP session to see what it was?
We did both.
What'd you get?
The K2 was off the charts constant. Did not go off a red the whole time. So we know that something was there. As far as the EVPs, we're still reviewing those, and I'm not sure yet if we caught anything while we were talking, asking questions and such. But when I saw the picture, intuitively, I got automatically that it was a spirit that was heading through this vortex, this opening, this pathway, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it comes from somewhere and it leads to somewhere. Until we're on TV, and that will happen soon. I can't show you. I would show a video of it, but they're on our Fourth Dimension Paranormal Investigations Facebook site, where you can see the videos of, not from us, but from others who show these things from the sky. And I'm trying to find some from from investigators itself. Here's a way. I always believe in a rule of threes when catching evidence, because then you can really prove it. One is the K2's going off, and when your K2 goes off and you've done your base EMF readings the day before or whatever, and you know this is not a natural hotspot, something's there. You need to have people asking questions right there where the K2's going off with your recorder, and you need to be taking pictures right of that area. And we caught a boy in a room, and I'm going to tell you folks that I don't think there is a better, now I know people out in Las Vegas, they get some EVPs, I can't remember their names, Debbie and Mark Constantino. The EVPs that I catch are clearer than theirs. Here's one in a schoolroom in a museum, and what we did is we surrounded it quickly, photoed it, and did EVP on it, asking a question, but it answered something as if it related to the question, but not entirely. You decide if this is residual.
I'm not sure what this site was used for over here. In this room right here is where a lot of people go when they see stuff.
That's where they see the shadows.
Yeah.
Sweet, it's a chair.
Did you hear that, boy?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to play it some more. Here we go. There were no children with us.
Sweet, it's a chair. Sweet, it's a chair. Sweet, it's a chair.
We mentioned chair, and it said something about it. But, I mean, we get full voice inflection. We just don't get whispers. I played some last show, and I don't know. I just think I'm luckier. But I believe in the rule of threes, and if you can get a good solid K2 hit, by all means, stop what you're doing and do an EVP there if you can. Something's there, Deb.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got it too. It talked to you.
It talked to me. The K2 went off. We were asking questions. I don't know if we got EVPs yet, but somebody was taking pictures and did capture that picture of that vortex. So we had at least two things going on, and then my intuition told me the rest later when I saw the picture. So, and sometimes it's just like it all automatically pops into my head. Like the one you showed me that was coming out of the sky that had the little sparkles on the side of it.
Yeah.
I automatically knew that was electricity. So, you know, it was such strong energy.
Is that the one you just sent me?
No, that's a picture that was taken a while back that actually has a swirling type thing in it. Not exactly sure what it is. It has a whole bunch of stuff. You can take a look at that one. That's been posted before on my site, so.
Geez, what the hell were you wearing? Nothing.
I was with a girlfriend. We were just messing around, taking funny pictures, so I wasn't, like, going out.
That was your first time with a girl. Yeah, well, No Limits. No Limits has a theory about that. You look young, around 27. Anyway, a little levity. Yeah, I can see that coming in. That spark seems to originate from, is that a window back there? I'm going to post
the windows are actually quite a ways away. I'm almost in the center of the room. The windows were a good 15 feet from me on any side.
Was it coming from the window?
It wasn't coming from the window.
I don't know where it came from.
If you look at the bottom right, look at the very bottom right, there's a cat.
Yeah, sort of.
You see the cat?
Yeah.
And then if you look at the right top side, you'll see an arm come down and it goes to my waist.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some ancillary things to the right of you. I can see formation of a cat. It looks like smoke.
There are more things in that picture than I've ever seen in any paranormal picture.
Yeah, because you show the orbs which are coming in actually looks outside the window like UFOs of sorts. I don't want to talk about this one other than that electric coming in and